Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about the story of our fourth Jyotirlinga, which is Omkareshwar. Omkareshwar, when conflict could not be won. There was a time when the cosmos was caught in an endless cycle of conflict. The Devas and Asuras fought repeatedly, each convinced that the other was the source of disorder. Victory brought no peace, only temporary dominance, followed by renewed struggle. The deeper imbalance remained unresolved. At the same time, Mount Vindhya, driven by pride, began to rise higher and higher, attempting to surpass Mount Meru, the cosmic axis. This was not merely a physical ascent, it was assertion of comparison, the need to be greater than another. As Vindhya continued to grow, it threatened to obstruct the movement of sun and disturb the balance of the worlds. Unable to resolve conflict through force or hierarchy, the Devas turned to Shiva. Shiva did not appear as warrior, he manifested on the island in the sacred Narmada river, an island naturally shaped like the primordial sound Om. There he revealed himself as Omkareshwar, not as a form but as vibration itself, the source from which all dualities arise. In his presence, the need to dominate dissolved. Vindhya's pride subsided, and the conflict between Devas and Asuras lost its foundation. Balance was restored not through victory but through recognition, the turning from opposition to origin. The shift that occurred here was subtle but fundamental. Until that moment, conflict was approached as something to be resolved by choosing the right side, defeating the wrong one, or establishing superiority. But Shiva revealed something deeper. Both sides arise from the same source. Fighting within duality sustains duality. The island itself, shaped like Om, became the living symbol of truth, that all opposites emerge from a single vibration. Symbolism, when the story is really showing, what the story is really showing. The Devas and Asuras represents dual forces within existence, light and shadow, order and chaos, aspiration and desire. Their conflict reflects the human tendency to divide reality into opposing sides. Mount Vindhya represents ego through comparison, the need to be higher, better, or greater than something else. The sound Om is not just a symbol, it is the primordial vibration, the underlying field from which all distinctions emerge. Shiva as Omkareshwar represents pure awareness before division, the state in which opposites have not yet split into conflict. The Narmada River flowing consciously around the island symbolizes the flow of existence arising from the source. Inner teaching, the psychology of Omkareshwar. Omkareshwar addresses a fundamental pattern in human thinking. The belief that the problems are solved by choosing the correct side. We divide experience into right and wrong, success versus failure, self versus other, then and the struggle endlessly within these divisions. But as long as the mind operates within duality, conflict continues, even if one side temporarily wins. The story reveals that resolution does not come from within the conflict, it comes from stepping beyond it. When awareness recognizes that both sides arise from the same source, the need to oppose collapses. This is not compromise, this is not indifference, this is transcendence of division. When the mind stops splitting reality, inner conflict dissolves naturally. Essence. You cannot end conflict by choosing sides. You end it by seeing the source from which all sides arise. And with that, we have completed the story of our fourth Jyotirlinga, which is Omkareshwar. I hope you like it. Thanks a lot for watching.